Hey mamas, welcome to the Heroic Mama in Training Club introductory video. My name is Claire and I am the founder and creative mojo of the Heroic Mama Revolution, a movement to inspire mothers to become the powerful creators of their best lives in every season. I am a certified holistic nutritionist and certified optimal living life coach. I am a mom to one young son who's now 2.5. Married to my husband Mark, we live in Michigan on a small homestead, and I'm a passionate advocate for maternal wellness. I am thrilled this year to be offering for the first time the Heroic Mama in Training Club, basically pairing everything I've learned from ancient wisdom to modern science and running it through the filter of conscious, intentional parenting, based on the foundation that we cannot give what we do not have. Self-care isn't selfish, it isn't optional. In order to become the best leaders of our families, we first must become the radiant exemplars of our highest selves. The Heroic Mama Training Club has 3 main objectives. The first is to help you uncover and build a strong relationship with your highest self. So many times parents tell mothers, or people tell mothers, listen to your instincts. Just listen to your instincts and you'll be fine. But in our culture of experts and in this inundation of other, more qualified voices in the world, we lose touch with that inner voice. And after years and years of conditioning ourselves to listen to others, whether it was our parents, our teachers, our doctors, our pastors or reverends or gurus, we've lost the connection that the truth lies here, that our highest self knows the best answer for ourselves in any given situation. So a core objective is going to be for us to be able to uncover that voice again and to begin to listen to it more and more often. Our second objective is to take us from theory into practice and create practical tools to live intentionally in alignment with that highest self once we're able to listen to it. And our third objective is to cultivate our soul force. It's one thing to be able to hear our voice, and it's another to be able to know what it means to live in alignment with that voice. But if we have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning, we're going to have a hard time following through and cultivating and creating that life that we dream of. We will meet these objectives in 5 core ways. The first is going to be a 30-minute video, Core Wisdom, where I take the ancient wisdom, modern science, and I pare it down into a 30-minute, deeply intensive video to give you the knowledge and practical tools that you need to begin to question and delve into your own development. We will pair these with one practical tool each week to begin experimenting and putting into practice in your own life. We will pair both of these knowledge-based exercises with a core reflection exercise. All of this knowledge is incredible and it helps us to ask questions that we never knew to ask before. But as I stated before, our soul knows the right answer. It knows the path that we need to be on. And so each week we're going to take an opportunity to open up space and create time to delve into that, to listen to our voice and ask that highest self, what does it think of this knowledge we just gained? How can we, as the unique individuals that we are, take this information and make it our own? The fourth way that we will meet our objectives is through a once-a-month open Q&A coaching call with me. Throughout the program, we will have a structure of 3 weeks on of Core Wisdom and 1 week off, a bye-week, to really just sit and get to know the material a little bit better. But also be an opportunity for us to connect over a Zoom call. If you have a question that you'd like a quick coaching session with me on, or maybe you need a little bit more support or a little bit more understanding of one of the topics that we introduced in one of the Core Wisdoms, or maybe you want to get on and celebrate a win. Maybe something is really, really working for you and you are just jazzed about it.
Cup.
You have got a cup. And you've made a drink? Good. And our fifth and final way that we will meet our core objectives is through connection and community. Angela Duckworth wrote an incredible book called Grit, and in it she says that the fastest way to become a gritty person is to get yourself around gritty people. The power of connection and community to create our best lives cannot be understated, and it's a tool for us to connect into each other, support each other in the highs, the lows, the backslides, and the jumps forward. Life is messy, and having people on your side to support you and enliven your process makes it an incredibly beautiful journey. So all of that being said, maybe you're wondering, this all sounds awesome, but who's it for? Is it for me? And I truly believe that this program is for anyone. Anyone who isn't feeling absolutely incredibly just enlivened about every aspect of their life. Maybe, like me, you felt disconnected from any sort of higher self. Or maybe you have a connection to your higher self, but you have a hard time sustaining your energy to live in alignment with that higher self. Hi, sweetheart. You brought a cup?
Big cup.
A big cup, yes. Or maybe you would just like some support in order to be able to become the highest vision of yourselves, to give your greatest gifts and greatest service to the world. I truly believe that everyone can find something of meaning within this program.
Mama?
Yes, sweetheart. You're climbing up. All right.
No.
So now that we've talked about what the program is and who it's for, let's spend a quick minute talking about what the investment will be in the program. I'd like to talk about two types of investments. The first is your time. As mothers, we are incredibly aware that our time is valuable and there never seems to be enough to go around. So I want to be clear from the beginning on what our time investment will be for the program. Each week has a 30-minute core wisdom video. The practical tools and reflections will be up to you to decide how much time you would like to take for those. I would recommend to expect at least a half hour for each to really drill in and understand and get the most out of the experience. You can spend as much time on the community platform as you like and as you need. I hope that it becomes a tool that enhances your life and doesn't become a distraction from your life. The second investment we'll talk about is the financial investment. And for this year only, for 2020, the Heroic Mama Training Club is going to be free. And then you heard right, absolutely free. And you may be wondering if the program is so amazing and so incredible and going to transform my life, why is it free? And there's two main reasons it's really free. The first is that I have been in this situation, life experience of lack of financial abundance many times. And I never want anyone to not receive this information due to a lack of financial awareness. We'll wait until the furniture stops moving. And the second is that this is my first year. This is straight from the heart. My passion is huge, but my skills are low. So there's going to be dust. There's going to be interruptions. There's going to be things that aren't the highest quality professionalism. And that's just part of our program. And it's one thing I want to be upfront and honest with you about, is that this is a learning experience for me as well. And I'm incredibly honored if you choose to join me on the journey and learn with me about how to create a program that can serve on a powerful level. So I want to end our video real quick with one quick story. Why is this work important? Why am I so passionate about it? And I had an experience last fall where there was a shooting in my hometown back in Ohio. And it was in a small part of the town where it's a really close, tight-knit community where I lived and worked for many years. And it just it hit me hard, where it was my family. And I had this impulse when I was talking to my friend. I said, I just want to keep my son at home. I want to keep him safe. I want to just bundle all of us, and we live out in the middle of nowhere. So it's possible for me to just insulate myself and just to keep us safe and to live my life out of fear. And my friend reminded me of a powerful message, and that is our superpower as mothers. Not to live from fear and to isolate ourselves into a sense of safety, but it is our superpower to raise a generation of individuals who are capable of feeling their feelings, to raise a generation of individuals who have the tools and the strategies to be able to handle their emotions and not need to turn to violence out of anger and hurt, to raise a generation of individuals who believe in empathy and connection and the compassion for humankind, all kind, animals, human, plant. That is our power as mothers. But we cannot give what we do not have. And that is what we're here in this program to do, is to cultivate those skills within ourselves. So not that we can lecture others, but that we can lead by example and show how powerful one individual can be. I truly believe that we can be the change that the world needs to see. So let us be the change, and together we will change the world. I'll see you all soon. Bye.